Dug up the sewer. It was all jacked up, buried. The sewer line wouldn't even go in it. Dug it up. Got to get this all leveled out. So I couldn't even drive my mower over that, so I just dug the whole thing out, lifted it up, and then I got to fill in this hole with topsoil that I'm pulling from the back. 2 buckets at a time. Farmer carries. Get her done. And all those rocks were in there, and all the dirt that I pulled out of there, because this was all just mounded up and it's not even needed. So I pulled all the rocks. I redid the bed a little bit. This is not how this is going to be, but for now it'll work. Got the weeds out. It still needs more digging out, but I'm going to spread some mulch because it's starting to rain, and then I'll just work my way that way. It's already starting to look better. This was just a mess. So I've got to get all this gravel out. I eventually want this to be gravel and all that to be gravel, but this looked like this. I'd been kind of knocking the weeds down, but I'm just trying to get mulch down so I can quit having to weed this every 2 days. I'm gonna take all that plastic out. I'm taking out all these bricks. I don't know what all this stuff is. There's rocks. I'll take out all these rocks, and I'm just gonna leave the wall along the street. And then I'm gonna put different edging on the back, but there's pretty stuff in there. All this stuff just popped up. The irises are going away. New stuff pops up. I've probably chopped out some things that would have been nice, but I don't know. Got to get it under control. Beds are mulched. I weed eated. I cut there was that, I don't know what that is, but it was growing over the side. And then I edged the wall. And then I just basically edged the street. So crabgrass, Johnson grass, Bermuda grass, whatever the heck it is, was growing out in the road. So I edged it, and then I dug out all the dirt so it looks a little nicer. 2 buckets at a time. I think 12 buckets maybe. So I'll just keep it clean now. So yeah, about 12 buckets. So that has Bermuda and stuff in it, so I'm gonna let it compost down a little bit. I'm gonna pull the dirt out and move it up to the front. It's mosquito-y back here. So I've been toying with the idea of putting a compost pile in. So this will be the beginning of my compost pile. So that'll be a project for another day. Day 2. This one's a freaking nightmare, because not only have the weeds come in, so I pulled some of these weeds that looked like that earlier. Now I'm down to just crabgrass, but there's also gravel on this side, so you have to get the weeds out, then you have to get the gravel out, then you can lay your mulch down. So I worked all day today, and that's all I got done. So that'll be probably tomorrow. I mean, also today I pulled the weeds that had grown in here and in this bed that I did the other day. And that took about an hour, maybe 30 minutes. And then when I pull the gravel out, what I'm doing here is I'm digging out. There's all this up by the street. This should all be gravel, but all this dirt has washed down. So I'm just digging out the dirt and all the grass and replacing it with gravel. And the weeds will probably grow back in, but I'll kill them off. So that was today's project. It don't look like much, but it's an honest day's work. Day 3. I just pulled all the weeds out of this area. Now I got to get the gravel out. What a mess. So then I'll mulch it. Hopefully I will finish this today, although it is getting pretty hot already. So I may not. This is the most fun part. This is why I had to take a day off between. So you have to take the dirt, you have to shovel it up, try to get as much gravel as you can, which I've done here. Then you have to lay the dirt into the sifter, sift the dirt out, separate the gravel. The gravel goes up there by the street and not in the bed. Freaking nightmare city. But it'll be a one-time chore. Whoever put gravel in this bed. I curse you. I curse you on this, and it's even the Sabbath, and I still curse you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't curse you. I take it back. But I am very, very upset. All right. It's about 80 something degrees. I just ran out of mulch, but I'm pretty much done. I'll get 2 more bags of mulch and I'll be done. And then I need to mulch around there. So eventually I'm going to make like a swoopy bed. So this bed will get a lot bigger, look a lot nicer. But for now, it's at least cleaned up. The emergency is over. And same thing here. Took all the gravel out of that bed and I'm just reusing it over here. I dug all that out and replaced it with gravel. So that way if somebody parks here, they won't step in mud. That was a lot of gravel to pull out by hand. It sucked and it was hot. And then this was all, I started up there. I leveled the sewer out. And this was all just a gully because of all this work we'd had done to replace the sewer line. So I've still got leveling to do, but that at least fills this in and gets it a little more level because that was a pretty big hole. Reused the dirt. Now I got to go get a trailer and a tractor